All right, guys, Darren from FBA Elite, and welcome back to another video. So if you're looking to start an Amazon FBA business in 2024, the chances are the biggest hurdle you're going to face is finding your first product. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can find your first product before Christmas, before the end of 2023, so you can go into the new year looking forward to starting your Amazon FBA business and launching your very first private label product. So in this video, I'm going to show you a sector that you guys can focus on. And the reason I want to do this, I know that there are lots of opportunities within this sector. There are lots of different niches within this sector. Otherwise, you just go to Amazon, there are millions of products. And for new sellers, it's often quite daunting and they often really struggle. So by me giving you a sector that I know there are opportunities in, hopefully it's going to give you guys a great chance of finding your first product before the end of the year, ready to launch your new business in 2024. So I want you to go to Amazon, and the keywords I want you to put in are home storage. And the reason I'm calling this a sector is because it contains multiple niches. So let me scroll down and I'll show you what I mean. You can see from the first organic result here, which is a storage chest. We've then got under sink storage, we've got over door storage, we've got mop storage, we've got spice storage, we've got desk organizers, all types of different niches within the home storage sector. And what I want you guys to do is to go through this. There are hundreds of different products to look at, and then go into each niche, figure out the best keyword to analyze, and then see whether there is an opportunity there. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. Now, before I get into it, I'm going to be using Helium 10 throughout this video. And as it's Black Friday, they do have an offer on at the moment. And this applies to both existing and new customers. The offer is they will give you 25% off for up to 12 months on their monthly plans. Now, usually you can only get a discount like that if you buy it on an annual basis, but you can get this on their annual plan for up to the first 12 months. So if you want to try Helium 10, now is a great time to sign up, whether you're an existing customer or a new customer. Sign up, get that 25% off, use it for as long as you want. You don't have to sign up for a year, you can sign up for a month or two and then you can cancel. So that's what I'm going to be using in this video. We're going to be using Helium 10, and the main tools from Helium 10 we're going to be using are X-Ray, which is the sales and analysis tool, and Cerebro, which is the keyword analysis tool. So let me show you how this works. So let's scroll down. Let's ignore the sponsored products for now. You can go into those if you want, but sometimes you'll see products that have nothing to do with the storage sector niche because some people aren't very good at PPC. So scroll down. The first thing I want you to do, ignore any product that is too big. For example, the Ottoman here is clearly too big. It's going to cost you a fortune to import. It's going to cost you a fortune in storage fees, and also going to cost you a lot in Amazon fulfillment fees as well. So I want you to find smaller products, or at least products that can be packaged smaller, like flat pack style. The other thing I want you to look at is the price point. I want you to aim for preferably at least £20. Now, sometimes there are opportunities down to around about £15, but anything below that, things are going to become very tight when PPC gets involved. So let's go through some of these products and let's see if we can find something interesting to click on to give you guys an idea of exactly how I would do it. And then you can just repeat this process by just continuously going through this niche, looking at the different opportunities to see whether you can find your first product. And you haven't got to worry about lots of people seeing this video and copying each other, because everyone is going to be going a slightly different route. Different products are going to appeal to different people. So we're not creating lots of competition in one niche. I've given you a sector containing hundreds of niches, and I'm confident if you spend enough time in this sector, you will find your first product. So I'm going to ignore the Ottoman to start with. We've got under sink storage, which I've got to be honest, it just looks unexciting to me. So I'm just going to skip that. We've got over door storage, which looks quite low value. A mop holder, again, low value. We've got some spice jars, which I actually know that niche quite well. And the reason I want to go into it is all of the main images are just like this. They're full of different spices, they're full of labels, and it's so busy, it's very hard to stand out. So I'd completely ignore that niche. We've got a desktop organizer here, which is a little bit confusing because it's a desktop organizer, but it's got cosmetics in there. So is it a cosmetics organizer? Is it for office? So trying to cover all bases there. A little bit confusing. That's potentially a niche to go into and look at the keyword data and see what's selling. We've got a bathroom floor cabinet, probably a bit too big. These are all sponsored, so I'm going to skip that. We've got a portable bookshelf. Again, that's probably flat packs. That's probably not too big. A bathroom organizer, a little bit too cheap. We've got some storage baskets at £20. Might be worth looking into. I may have actually looked at those in one of my previous videos. Stackable fridge organizers, a little bit on the cheap side. I'd rather push towards the £20 price point. Some more sponsored results. By the way, there's probably been 4 or 5 products here that you could have gone into and done more analysis on. I'm just skipping it for now, trying to find the most interesting opportunity to show you guys that I can, just doing this very, very quick 15 or 10 to 15 minute video, however long it ends up being. This one actually looks quite interesting here, the medicine box. I haven't seen this for a while, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen this niche on Amazon. Medicine box, first aid box, portable medicine, chest storage. So this is an interesting one. If it's just the box, I would be interested. If it was a first aid kit, I wouldn't, due to all of the contents that are in the kit. So let's take a look at this and see what we find. Let's firstly find out what keywords that this product is ranking for, so that we can then go into X-ray with that keyword and do the correct analysis. So we come down on this, and as if you've got Helium 10 installed, you can click on this link here which says keywords. So this is the Helium 10 plugin for individual product detail pages. Click on keywords. This will take you straight through to Cerebro, which is within Helium 10, so that you can do the keyword analysis. And by applying one filter, we can see which keywords that individual product is ranking for, and then we can figure out which one is the most relevant and has the highest search volume, and then we can see what the competition is like in that niche and what the stats are like in that niche, and whether it's something that will be of interest to you. So the first thing we need to do is apply some filters, or I say some. We're applying one filter. Let's put in a minimum search volume. I'm going to put in at 500. Sometimes I'll go for 1,000 if I feel it's a super high volume niche, but this one, I think maybe it won't be, so I'm just starting at 500. If we come down, which keywords is this product ranking for? Its best ranked one is medicine box, and they're ranked 15th with a search volume of 1,200. But below that, we've got medicine storage box, and although they're ranked 25th, that's actually got a search volume of 9,000. So for me, I'm fairly confident that is the best keyword to analyze, as it is very relevant and it has a much higher search volume. So let's take a look at medicine storage box. You can click on the little shortcut link here. That will populate the Amazon search, and now you can run X-ray and do your analysis. Now this isn't looking good on the face of things because it's including various types of solutions. You've got pill organizers here, which are going to have a much lower price point. You can see they're at $5.69 and $3.99, and then you've actually got some medicine boxes. So this isn't actually a very good niche to analyze because the results aren't directly comparable. So I'm just going to skip that. Come back and move on to the next product because I cannot get a comparable set of search results. So I'm going to look for the next product, because if the products aren't comparable, the data is irrelevant. So we've got a kitchen roll holder, far too cheap, too cheap. Drawer organizers, they are a bit cheap, but they are on Black Friday. And that's something to keep in mind as you're heading into any promotional period, is often products are being sold at less than their average price. So don't just discard it purely based on the headline figure if it is on offer. The good thing is Helium 10 will allow us to see the price history. So if we come down, we can see they normally sell at the green line here, which is $21.99. So actually, they're just on Black Friday. So let's take a look at this niche. If we can sell these at about £20, maybe this is a niche that is worth considering. So again, pull this straight through to Cerebro. Let's not play any guessing games as to which keyword is performing best or which keyword is generating the highest volume. We can take it straight through to Cerebro, and it will tell us which keywords this product is ranking well for, and it will tell us the search volume, and then we can do the individual niche analysis just like we did with the medicine box. Now, if we don't put any filters in, you can see this keyword is currently ranked for over 1,800 keywords, and we don't want to go through all those. That's why we put in the minimum search volume. So let's put this in at 500 again. And then when we scroll back down, this has been reduced to 161, and these are sorted by organic rank, and they are ranked number one for clothes organizer. Funny enough, this product is a clothes organizer, which does surprise me, but I suppose, yeah, it can be used for that. Underwear storage, organizer storage, clothes storage, organizers, clothes drawer organizers. There's lots of different ones there. Let's look at the search volume. So the one with the highest is wardrobe storage organizer, which, I mean, potentially, but I'm not sure it's the most relevant. I could see you getting lots of different solutions there, maybe ones for shoes or ones that stack up on the floor, things like that. So I think this is the type of thing that's going to actually go in the drawer. So which is the highest search volume and most relevant to that? We've got clothes organizer. Again, that isn't really saying drawer. I want one with drawer in it really to really narrow this down to relevant search results. We've got clothes drawer organizers at 1,500, just under 1,500 volume. Wardrobe organizer at 4,000. Drawer organizers for clothes, potentially that one. That's at just over 2,000. I'm going to go with clothes drawer organizers. It may not be the best one. I'd have to come back and double check this. But at 1,500 search volume, it's going to pull through products that are directly comparable. And that is the most important thing. The products have to be comparable so that the data is actually of any use to us. So we can see Yeah, these products are comparable. This is, ignore those sponsored ones. This is exactly what I wanted to see. These products are going in your drawers. Let's run X-ray on this and see what we get. And the first thing we're going to want to do is to go to filter results and turn off the sponsored results so they don't confuse things. And then I want you to take a look at price point and sales. Those are the two most important pieces of information. Nothing else matters if those two things don't stack up. So price point. We do have some proven demand just under £30, $18.99, $20.99, $24.99. A lot of it is cheaper though, so there's something to be very, very careful of. Demand actually does run reasonably deep. It is a little bit top heavy, so you've got 300, 800, 600, 2000, and then it drops down to 140, 240, 160, 100, 140. So actually for a new seller, this may not be a too bad a niche, because to get ranked in these positions here, you haven't actually got to sell that many units. Now to get ranked in the top 4 organic results, yeah, you're going to have to sell 400 units probably to give yourself a reasonable chance, but to get ranked maybe in positions 5 to 10 or 5 to 15th, then potentially 100 to 150 units per month may do the trick. So this niche I would add to the shortlist. I wouldn't say it's a definite go, as I'd need to do more research. But if you could come into this niche, sell a product at close to £20 and the margins stacked up, and you could achieve sales between 100 to 150 units per month, you could probably make between £750 to £1,000 per month in this niche, providing everything else checked out, which I'm going to show you later on in this video, where you can find out that information. So that is how you can find your first product. All you need to do is come to Amazon, put home storage in, and come down one product at a time. Exclude any that are too big, exclude any that are too cheap, and then the other ones that are of interest to you, click into, find the best keywords, and see whether there is an opportunity there. And I know, having done this many, many times, there are many, many opportunities within the home storage niche. Now, just a quick recap of those discount codes, as you are going to need Helium 10 to do this. It's going to be pinned in the top comment and in the description. It's available for both new and existing customers, and it will save you 25% off per month on their monthly plans for up to 12 months. Now, also, as it is Black Friday, there isn't an offer running on the course. And the reason I don't ever offer discounts on the course is it's not fair on the students that have signed up already. So the course is on there. It's still at £499. And as inflation has been at 20% for about the past 2 years overall, the course is actually about £100 cheaper than it should be. So I see that it's on an inflationary Black Friday offer. Now, once you have found the product that you want to analyze, you're going to need to understand how to analyze all of this data fully to see whether it is a viable opportunity. And to do that, I've put together a completely free cheat sheet that you guys can use. So I'm going to pop up a video now that talks you through exactly how to use that so you can validate whether any of these niches are a viable opportunity. And I'll see you guys in that video.